Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
How have you all been, by the way? It's been 2 weeks since we've spoken.
Has it?
It has. I've missed 2 weeks.
I don't think we played the last.
We didn't play last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've only missed 1 week then.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 2 weeks since we've all spoken, though.
Yes.
How are you all doing?
Living the dream.
Yeah?
Yep.
Nope.
Hey, nightmares are dreams too.
Facts.
I suppose so.
What else would a nightmare be?
Life.
And you're the psychology guy. What's a dream, Ian?
What's a dream? That's a really good question. A lot of people, the biggest and most widely accepted theory is that it is the brain attempting to go over the skills learned both throughout the life, but primarily throughout the day, and recuperating them into long-term memory. Whenever you sleep, there's specifically a phase where your brain literally gets like bathed and cleaned out, because as it goes throughout the day, it creates waste. And so during a certain phase of sleep, the cerebrospinal fluid comes in and literally just like scrubs the brain, which is why if you're awoken around like really early into sleeping, you get really fucking pissed off, and it just like everything hurts, especially your head. That's why.
Huh.
There's another thought that dreams are literally just the brain misfiring and interpreting that into like, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, the survival thing, that's at least like kind of the evolutionary perspective of it, and a lot of scientists are just like, yeah, that makes sense.
If you listen to Marvel, dreams are glimpses into another one of your realities in another universe.
Mm-hmm.
And if you listen to Disney, dreams are a wish your heart makes.
Dream a little dream of me.
And if you listen to Eurythmics, you'll find out what sweet dreams are made of.
Yes.
Beans.
Yes.
They made a
Did you say beans?
Yep.
Sweet dreams are made of
beans.
No fucking way.
Who am I to disagree?
Disagree. Totally off topic. Bailey, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically, could Bastion fix up my sword to have 6 soul canisters and 6 rings of mind shielding for no reason?
I figure he could make a device of soul catching, but I don't think we could incorporate it into your sword.
Okay.
Because your sword's like a...
I'm pretty sure there's a soul-catching sword.
Yeah, there is actually already one.
It's this one, yeah. I just wanted to see if I could keep people's souls as buffs for it.
We'll get there.
Yes, good.
Fucking Gunbreaker from Final Fantasy.
Have you listened to the Meeting of the Gods thing yet, Ian? It's okay if you haven't. I know that it's cringe.
It's not... That's not the reason I haven't been listening to it. It's that I've been...
Yeah, also it's 2 hours long. I totally get it. Yeah.
I just haven't had the time to get around to it.
That is okay.
I have nothing but the utmost respect for it. Like, you won't catch me calling it cringe, because I don't think that's true. I think that's baller as fuck. I don't think I could sit there and record 2 hours of anything. Much less, like...
You've got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
I couldn't record 2 hours of me, because you'd hear a whole lot of silence, because I wouldn't know what the fuck to say.
It'd be script reading. It'd be like, and then he did this, and then this happened. Oh, how this happened. It'd be an 8th grader's first time in theater.
I feel called out, and yet not incorrectly. Because I did theater the first time in 8th grade.
Well, that says a lot.
It does. Nothing positive, but it does.
So on that note, last game you left Preford at close to nightfall. You rode into the sunset, as it were, going a little ways and almost being hit by a goat and an orange tree that came mysteriously from the sky, similar to the dwarf that you guys dodged earlier. You went to sleep and had a meeting of the gods vision, and then I think we ended with you guys going back to bed. So you wake up on the road, Caulfield, day 390, or on the road to Caulfield, which is another small town. Day 395 of 1378, 5 days until the revolution, and 34 days before time goes back to normal. And I talk a lot of shit about how we were in Preford for a long time, but there were only 3 days in game and then 8 games, so it's not that long for all the side quests we did. But yeah, so you wake up and Bastion, you appear with all of the NPCs and your 2 friends, and your 2 friends look worse for wear, let's just say. And everyone else is kind of nervous and glumly getting their shit together to hit the road again.
Hey, Bastion.
Wow, you 2 look terrible.
Let me be real with you. Let me be real with you, man. We've gotten some awesome news.
Oh?
King Henry, Claudius, bad thing. Murky, chill guy. Pelor sucks. Pelor really sucks. Things bad. Falling from sky. Smells like magic. Summoning. I don't know where from. My pet zombie gone. Looking for things. How you?
Did you mention that Pelor sucks?
Pelor sucks.
Bastion's gonna turn and look at Carolina and go, was he hit on the head?
No. I saw the exact same thing he did. Oh,
Why is he talking like that?
A lot of things happen.
Trying to find where oranges come from.
Yes, words don't make sense anymore. We just kind of goats are falling
And the two of them say the maw is coming at least once in their babble.
Yes, goats are falling from the sky. The maw is coming. I'm hungry, and yeah, Taylor sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well, it appears that I've missed a lot.
Well, not too much, just a lot. It's been a long day. And it just started.
Yagami goes, it's 6:45.
You are a gift, Yagami. You're a gift. Every day, I'm shuffling. Good news is, while I was sleeping, I had some really great ideas about how to use people's souls as fuel. Bad people, though.
Nokia looks very against this, having been a soul that was used.
Nokia, no. I would still let them go. They'd just be passing through things. It would also help people be brought back from the dead if I can store their soul so it doesn't dissipate when we're trying to bring them back.
If Nokia could squint, they would be. But more in less like a warning you to not, and more of, they've gone crazy. This is not good.
Listen. I had an idea that if I can cut off Ash's arms and legs and bring him back after I kill him, once I cut his legs off, he might have to regrow them. Anyway, where are we going now? We're trying to find Pan's. Ash is a very good platonic friend.
And Pale Jr. goes, what does platonic mean?
All right, so Socrates was...
Man, I think we should get on the road soon.
Yeah, let's go back to trying to find that cow guy with the flute.
Sure.
That's what we're doing. We're going to find the cow guy with the flute for Pan. Before we go save my fam's souls. Folium, I'm not crazy. Jade, I might be a little crazy. Let's go.
The maw's coming.
Folium hands you a kettle, and he says, let's make coffee as we walk.
I make sure to keep it around 119 to 124 degrees so it is smooth without the bitterness.
Okay. And he's got one of those weird glass things that's like a funnel at the top, but then it's like a bowl in the bottom.
Oh, the
and
Chemex.
Put the coffee filter in it, and it stays in the narrow part. And he just walks after you've heated the water and is making coffee. And then as he's still walking, pours you guys, all of you who can drink, pours you cups. And
yes.
But yes, you begin your ruck march. The sea is to, or Souffle Bay, and you can still see Golgari from here, is to your left.
I just flipped the bird to Golgari.
Nice.
The
The
big fat
shining.
phoenix finger for you.
I don't think the city can see you.
Don't
They can
tell
feel it.
her. Do we know anyone in the area that we're going to? Do I know anyone in the area that we're going to?
Not
Besides
really.
Cowman?
It's,
Okay.
well, you remember Alimente, who was Leo's old girlfriend, is from Rock Springs.
Mm-hmm.
And by
How's
girlfriend,
she
I meant,
doing?
no, you don't, well, actually, she got turned into a revenant in the Feywild, so
Uh-huh.
presumably she's still hunting Leo. Maybe that's where Leo is. You know, still running away from her. But
Probably. Good.
that's what Leo and 10 was like, hey, listen, man, I'm really good at hiding, you know, being like half ghost or whatever. So even if they don't have disappearing disease, they're probably hiding from Alimente.
I'm going to do sending and just reach out to one of her brothers. Just like, hey, listen, it's Pale. I'm heading to your hometown. Just want to see what's up, man. We haven't seen each other in like a while. Just want to catch some drinks. We're meeting up with Pan's champion.
Roll the d4.
I'm here to cause problems. 4.
Okay. You hear... You've reached one of her... Do you want to talk to one of the barbarian brothers or the wizard brother?
The wizard. I want someone who can understand words.
The wizard brother, whose name I do not remember,
Him.
he says, yeah, long time no see. Hey, you don't know where your blonde friend is, do you? Because we're currently
Dead.
in the Nine Hells, you know, tracking him across time and space.
Last I heard, dead.
Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a deception check.
First big roll of the game. 18.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm gonna roll his wisdom, and yeah, he goes, there's... No. Alimente would know. Huh. Well, maybe that's why we got his scent here in the Nine Hells. That's where he's been sent after fucking murdering her. Yeah, thanks for the tip, buddy. See you later. And
Bye.
that's it.
Nice.
It's a great persuasion check.
Oh my god, the one time I succeed is getting someone else out of trouble.
Just leading them on a goose chase.
Yep.
But yeah. You think Albal Lorafield's gonna let them find Leo? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be half as fun.
So do you guys say anything else cool as you continue to ruck march with the children? Or if you march from dawn to dusk, you could sleep one more time and then get to Caulfield about noon the next day. Or you could march just all the way there and get there about 2 a.m. if you just keep going. Despite the bad dreams, everyone is well rested, and there's almost guaranteed to not be anything on this road that a party of 4 level 11s, 2 level 8s, 3 level 1s couldn't handle, and you guys are not exactly in a hurry. I'd say there's a swarm of small but manageable crabs that try to attack you guys from the beach, and...
Oh, that's the problem that Leo's had.
Oh...
I mean, I say keep going, but what do you guys want to do?
Bailey, hypothetically,
Uh-huh.
if I got a really long pipe
Like a
and I
smoking
put it in
pipe?
my bag, no, like a metal pipe, and I put it in the bag of holding, would that put air into the void?
No. It's, things are either in the bag or out of the bag. It's the
Damn.
only times you guys have been halfway in or out was just for flavor and because it was funny. Things cannot actually be halfway in or out.
Okay. Damn.
Other than your hand when you stick it in there, but...
Right. Okay. 'Cause I was going to suggest that, given
You could make a fucking bag of holding snorkel.
bag of holding snorkel, given that, 4 out of our group don't sleep.
Mm-hmm. You could just carry all the rest of them as you guys just keep going
Yeah.
forever.
I wonder if. Wait. I have a question then. If
Yeah.
I did plane shift in the bag, would that just bring me back outside, or could I go to another plane that would have air, take a big old bag of it, and then go back?
No, I think plane shifting inside a bag of holding would be the same thing as putting a bag of holding inside another one. So
No.
I think it would. Well, no, because you have a bag of holding, which is a dimensional rift into a pocket dimension, and then in that pocket dimension, you are opening another. Well, no,
Because what if you
'Cause
cast
if you're just-
semi-plane inside a bag of holding?
well, no, because if you are just opening up another rift in dimensional, I think it would be a difficult thing to do. But I think if someone was a competent enough
Yeah.
caster, they could make it to where that's basically another way into the bag of holding.
It's just a door.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two openings in this bag of holding. One bag of holding and many entrances.
Mm-hmm.
Well, honestly, if I just use command, I could force someone to breathe.
I would say
Now-
that the oxygen inside of the bag of holding, once you breathe all 10 minutes of it, I'd say it recharges like at dawn or whatever. Just from fucking, when hydrogen leaks out of a balloon because the atoms are too small?
Or just dump us in the bag every 10 minutes.
Or
No.
I just repeatedly do spare the dying as we suffocate over and over again.
Oh my god. Holy fuck, that's terrifying.
Now, hypothetically,
What if you cast water breathing?
And then keep your head
Where are
in
we
the
getting the
bucket.
water?
No, Vox Machina did that. They were in a cave full of poisonous
That's
gas,
not.
and
that's
so they
not
cast
how.
water breathing, and then they had a jug, one of those jugs that can make the things, and they made
That's
water, and they would all
not-
take turns breathing in the jug.
That's
We go
not how
find
water works.
Leo.
No,
We
it
go
is,
find
because
Leo.
water is H2O. It has oxygen in it. But it also has
Yeah, but
oxygen
eventually
gas
you-
used in it. Well, no, but if you're casting the spell Create Water, it would have to have oxygen in it because that is an integral component of what we define as water.
Yeah, but you can run out of oxygen, breathable oxygen.
You just make more water.
Yeah,
fair.
let's go find Leo and get his decanter of endless water, release it in the bag, and then cast water breathing.
It'd be crazy if that's something too next to us.
If you put like just a bunch of, because we've joked
Ashton
about
looked
the bag of
saying out
holding.
loud, looking directly into the camera.
That would have
Wait,
been
what?
hilarious.
What'd you say?
I said that last week because
Ashton
Bailey
looking
was saying
directly into the camera, saying it'd be crazy if that appeared right next to us.
2 weeks ago, Bailey said something. I was like, I swear to God, if Charlotte gets on right now, I'm driving down there.
No.
I forget what it was. It was something heavily leaning into A-Ball Lowerfield. I'm like, I swear to God, Bailey.
Oh, it's
If
the
Charlotte
coin
gets
we
on
did
right
before,
now.
I think.
Uh,
One of those.
maybe.
Maybe
But,
someday.
so here, let's keep trudging. We'll figure this out as we go. As we're walking, I'm going to talk to the kids. You know, I believe the proper term is the Inuit people have a lot of different words for snow. I'm just going to keep doing little flame cantrips. Like, so this is fire. And this
Just
is
fucking making up fire.
yeah.
Okay.
This is hosty wosty, warm and wosty,
Make insight checks.
to see if they think that or if they know that I'm full of shit.
Yeah, basically.
Can they get advantage on this?
Yeah, make 3 of them.
Me?
No, yeah, for each child.
Guess that's a 12, and a 9.
Okay. So, Yagami is doubtful because they've been around you long enough to know that you do things like this. Pale Junior's kind of just not paying attention. They caught a grasshopper and they're slowly picking its legs off one by one, and they're gonna probably dissect it as they're walking. And then Nokia is listening and is not sure, but is always paranoid. So you don't know if any of them are absorbing what you are telling them, but Jade is approving of what you're doing for once.
God. I'm causing trouble and she approves, of course.
Mm-hmm. And I think Folium would go on about all the names for different types of water.
This is wet.
Also
It's
knowing
also
that it's
wet.
yeah. You can only
This-
get so wet.
Water ain't wet though.
Nope.
No, it is not. We
But,
cannot have this debate right now.
Ian, are we all in agreement?
No,
Water cannot be wet.
we're not doing this right now.
My God,
We're not doing this.
man.
We're not doing this.
Look, there's a reason I stayed out of this conversation, and it's because it's incredibly frustrating. Look, here.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's okay.
No.
I was just
No.
wondering if we were all in agreement. There's no
No,
need for
we're
the
not.
debate.
We're avoiding this. We can talk about it afterwards. We'll mass text and annoy the fuck out of Jeremiah and Charlotte.
Yes.
Okay, so nothing happened during your trip that you fucks couldn't answer. You're a couldn't deal with. You're a gigantic party. You're extremely powerful. This is a very fucking well-traveled road in a semi-remote place near one of the biggest cities in the world. If there was any fucking dragons out here, somebody would have taken care of it already. But do you want to camp in the road and arrive in town tomorrow about noon, or do you want to go all the way and get there late tonight?
Yeah, I say camp on the road. I'd rather get there when, there's a hustle and bustle.
'Cause this town maybe has 1,000 people in it. Maybe.
I don't want to get there in the middle of the night and have to bother people.
Yeah, you hope the Waffle House is open, but
Yeah, I might
Maybe
need
the
Waffle House
Whataburger.
and-
the Love's Combo McDonald's is probably open.
Yeah.
Wow. What a burger.
Just how you like it.
Thank you for saying it correctly.
Now I want Whataburger. God damn it.
That's
Right?
not how you say it.
What do you mean that's not how you say it? I'm from Texas. However I say it's how you pronounce it.
Hey, you fucking Yankee, you're from Nebraska. What do you fucking know?
Whoa.
Shit.
That's a Yankee.
Silence, Northerner.
Uh-huh.
The word
So I
is
just can't
what?
wait to find out how y'all pronounce. I'm going to type this out for y'all.
Okay.
The word is the first word of that name is what? So I don't know where Whataburger comes from.
Is that school,
What the heck?
Matt? School?
Nope.
School?
Nope.
School?
Jukul?
School.
Yuko.
Jukul?
Kukul.
That sounds like a slur.
It's Schuylkill. It's a
does.
river. It's a river.
What fucking
Jukul.
spell did you just cast?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Weather boy. Fuck meteorology. That shit's for losers.
The soft science if I've ever heard one.
I think it's gonna be cloudy. I don't really know though. Shut
It's
up,
the
nerd.
only
You think or
job.
you know?
The only job where you can be wrong 70% of the time and still keep your job.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a flaccid science. So I say let's just go through the night.
It what?
Well, it's a soft science.
Stop talking about how flaccid it is. It's
Oh, floppy
just not
science.
natural. Gotta get some of the blue pills for that science.
Mm-hmm.
Cringe. Blue pills. I say let's go through the night, and then we can camp out once we get there, just so we don't have to worry about anything happening. Any more falling gnomes.
I bet Bastion could punt a gnome pretty far.
It's more of just we're trying to find out where the
Jameson
gnomes are
Jameson
coming
looks
from.
fucking nervous.
During the travel, there's a moment where Bastion turns and looks at Seamus and Jameson, and there's some clicking, and then Bastion goes, and then turns and keeps walking.
Seamus and Jameson steps closer to Nokia.
I don't know why you did that. Nokia's probably thinking the same thing.
Nokia, being that Seamus and Jameson, probably with his short little fucking legs, is tired, and he's very fucking old, he's probably Jameson's riding on Nokia's backpack. But
Hypothetically, could I ride Nokia? Nokia's fucking big, aren't they?
yeah, I think their strength's like an 18. Let me look. Yeah, I mean, Nokia could carry fucking any of you. That's
That's so based.
They're heavy as fuck themselves, but that doesn't count towards carry weight. And then also,
I can't believe I had to build myself a mount,
oh
and
my
it's a
fucking God.
person, which is even more fucked up.
Hey, it's not a person, it's a child.
Yeah. It's a very nervous child with PTSD.
I don't know if it's...
This is a 17 strength.
No, I feel like this is going to
He's
turn
like
into the... I feel like this is going to turn into the... she's actually 5,000, so...
Us.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I
And
feel
we're
like
back
that's
to anime.
Yeah, I feel like that's what this argument's going to be, so...
Bastion, did you want to ride?
Hmm?
I think Carolina
carry
could
you.
carry you, yeah.
Could you?
Are you trying
Yes.
to ride her?
No, we discussed
I wait-
this literally in the first episode that you came about. I just listened to it again recently.
That's crazy.
Nerd.
You could carry 340 pounds?
I have a 25 strength.
Why? For what reason?
How?
I have the belt of giant strength.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that'll do it.
That checks out.
Hmm.
You carry Nokia and Bastion. Bench press both of them. Get him to sit on a railroad tie.
Think we'd bend the railroad tie.
Yeah,
And
perhaps.
then,
Yeah, a little bit.
and then it was even more when I drank the potion of growth.
Oh, Jesus. Carolina just bench presses the earth.
So now, hypothetically, if Carolina had growth cast on her, could she throw Bastion like a missile?
Oh no.
Yeah, it'd be like,
15 feet.
yeah. Yeah.
How
You'd
much
fall to the earth
damage?
like a fucking crater. You would destroy any building.
Are you trying to fastball special?
Yeah. with my 340-pound robot.
Ugh. And all the shrapnel of your gear falling everywhere.
No, it couldn't actually leave my body. That's part of being an armor artificer, is my armor's attached to me.
No, I meant like the frying pan on your backpack is what I meant.
Oh.
Not
Well-
like the actual frying pan, but like, you know.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
yes, Bastion, if Carolina threw you and you hit a building, you would fucking destroy it and kill anything that you directly hit. We'll just go ahead
You
and
hit
say,
the wall, and I am the fucking wall!
we'll go ahead and say that however many pounds you are is how many damage points happens.
Oh, we need a
Just
name.
take out that critical mass math again, because I'm not fucking smart enough to figure out your
That's the
goddamn
name.
velocity vis-a-vis hit points. So let's just say if something hits you, it does pounds equals point damage.
You just gave us a name.
What?
What'd you say? Critical mass?
You know what?
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Instead of critical roll, it's critical mass.
Yeah.
What is my terminal velocity?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with that math. And I think you guys have asked this question before of if Bastion casts Fly and then drops like a crater or a meteor.
No, it was when we were fighting the dragon, the sapphire, no, emerald one, the
yeah.
emerald dragon. And I asked how much damage would she take if I flew directly at her at max speed.
Oh, and then your speed's only like 60 per 6 seconds, right? So it wouldn't really be fast enough to do much.
Well,
No, max
so
would be
you run-
120.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many
so
miles an
you
hour is
sprint-
that?
100 miles of 20 in 6 seconds.
Oh,
That's
shit.
a lot of miles.
Let's Google that. 120 feet, and I'm sure somebody's done this math before.
So, Bastion, what do? You come running at me at full speed. I'll hold my action to throw you as you jump.
I see. You know what? I think that would work. What is our call out?
Critical mass.
Critical mass.
20 feet per second, which is 120 divided by 6. So you're going 20 feet per second. So miles per hour is 13.64. I'd say it'd be if you football tackled somebody, if you were going that fast. So it would hurt
Yeah.
them a bit.
That's no third. Hang on, how fast?
That's not that fast.
It's
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fast, but it's not that fast. The fastest player in the NFL runs 23 miles an hour.
It's feet per second, so 120 divided by 6. So you go 20 feet per second.
Okay, yeah, that's not that
Miles
fast.
per hour.
Now, hypothetically, if we have a lot of peasants, we gave them all fire belt strength, and we had each of them hold an action to throw me.
No. We are not doing the railgun, the peasant railgun. No.
It's the peasant bastion gun.
It's a railgun, but I'm the railgun, and it's also not a railgun because it's not using electromagnetism. You fucking dunce.
It's the peasant bastion gun. And you got a belted giant strength too, so you'd be the first one, and then I'll throw. So we got a Carolina, we got a Carolina pale gun.
I hate it here.
This is canon, the conversation you guys are having going down the road.
Yes.
Aren't my friends cool?
We should try it.
That's Bastion's true goal for building all of the robots.
Turn you guys into a weapon. Listen, that's the first weapon you'll attach to the weird ship that Gon wants you to make. Or fix.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. I bet Bastion could build a Metal Gear.
I still don't know what it is.
That's terrible. It's super simple. Just watch all of the games in order.
Yeah,
but also not order.
Listen, just ask Garfield. He can teach you how to make mechs. Attach a mech to a Forgeborn. Make them even more powerful. What if you put Yagami in a fucking mech, dude, bro?
So,
be big.
To answer that question as simply as possible, a Metal Gear is literally just a mech. But a very heavily armed mech, usually capable of launching nuclear ordnance.
So it's fucking what's the thing from Fallout 4? The big robot.
Oh, Liberty Prime?
Yes, it's Liberty Prime.
Yeah, only no, Liberty Prime's also bipedal. That's a Metal Gear right there.
Nice. Yeah. Are they sentient or do they have pilots?
That is an entire game's worth of plot.
Okay.
Oh, so it's just like Star Platinum.
Huh?
JoJo.
I know. How did you manage to circle it all the way back around to JoJo?
Because everything is just like Star Platinum.
No, Metal Gear Rising actually has it to where the Metal Gears are piloted by the brains of third world country children that are being consistently traumatized by vision. Like they're getting Clockwork Oranged by war.
Holy shit.
So it's Ender's Game now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good way to put it, yeah.
Yeah, actually, only they're
more
not,
under Shadow.
They don't think it's a game. They're like fully cognizant, and also it's just their brains.
Mm-hmm.
Ender's Game and Pacific Rim.
I was about to say, like some of the Muppets take two people to pilot them, and I've never heard of anyone who's more real-world drift compatible
One can do double fisting.
than the two guys who are.
Jim Henson.
Yeah, the two guys. There's I don't remember which Muppet it is, but it takes
the two
people
old
to
dudes?
operate.
Oh, Big Bird?
One of them, something like that.
Big Bird's not a Muppet.
Touche.
Probably Animal.
Yeah, and it's like those two, proven. Drift
There I
compatible.
was, both arms, fucking wrist deep in a Muppet.
Why?
Yeah, it's probably Animal that had two people have to control him. Because his head's going all over the place and both his arms are flailing.
They just had one guy who never took his fucking meds.
Listen, he's got 4 limbs, 5 depending on how gifted he is.
Bad.
I said all that to make a third leg joke. Just kidding.
It's a Muppet, Bailey. Keep your sick perversions away from them.
That was
not to bring up Homestuck, but
no.
Let's have the Smuppet.
Not the fucking buckets, dude. Please.
So anyway, yeah, let's just go through the night, and then in the morning we'll go talk to.
If everyone's cool with that, you arrive in Caulfield, which is another small one-street town. It's another sort of just farming community. They have more exotic stuff here, like where'd I write it down? Yeah, it's the only real docks here are for like small fishing boats ones that are meant for very short trips. There's probably like one dock capable of proper ships, just in case one has to come in for emergency repairs, but that is it. You are starting to get into a more tropical environment. There's oranges, agave, pineapples, avocados, etc. When you come into town, not a one-horse town, but probably a three-horse town, and even at 2 a.m, you can see there's a lot of lamps. There are people in the street. There's an obvious spectacle taking place. Do you go over to where you can hear people, the dull roar of a crowd that is oogling at something?
Absolutely.
I am.
Okay.
I'm nosy.
You can easily see, as you walk up, that there is an entire dead cow on the crest of one of the roofs, having dented and splintered it quite badly. There are some human men, and then some dwarven men and women, and an elf woman rigging up a pulley on a nearby tree to try to lift this dead cow off. The elf lady is small and graceful enough to at least be kind of safe on this fucked up roof. And a bunch of other townsfolk are just standing to watch or like go help should somebody need it.
Can I walk over and just vortex warp it?
What does that mean?
I'm gonna point at it. Actually, no. It specifies a creature. Dead creatures are objects, not creatures.
Could you cast it on the microbes within the cow? Well, I guess it would just summon them out of the cow instead of...
Yeah, because vortex warp would target the creature.
So you could just get one bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
Just spare the dying on it.
No.
Nope. It's too dead.
The blood is dry. It's been dead for a while also.
Doctor, please.
I'm gonna slowly start to bring a diamond out, but
Put it away. Put it away.
Okay. I'm sorry. That was not my best moment.
It's a cow.
Unless
Let's go pick it up so they can put it on the pulley properly.
I could just blow it up with a guiding bolt.
I don't think they want that. There's a lot. They could use this to make food.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna walk over and then look at Carolina and go, "Would you mind grabbing it?" And I'm gonna cast Fly on Carolina.
Ooh, I can fly.
The entire town, not used to magic at all. You see 4 robots, a water genzai, a fire genzai, and 2 very heavily armored women, and also an elderly gnome, come into their town. And then one of the armored women flies up into the sky, and some of them are mouths agape, and some of them go ooh, and some of them are like, oh fuck, and
Valkyrie.
You fly into the air.
I pick up the cow.
I've shown up, so I'm gonna cast Animate Dead on it.
On the cow?
Yep.
Get a new zombie.
Yep. And if you need help, I'll just kind of help you maneuver it. I'm not gonna have it do too much.
Hang on. It's a lot of things just happened at once.
Just a pile of bones or a dead body.
Oh wait, so you create a skeleton?
No, it's. I'm just on the cow. I'm just gonna. I am able to control the body. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just gonna help Carolina maneuver it, so it's easier for her to. It's kind of an awkward shape.
You zombify this cow and have it roll over. You mean?
Not really roll over, but you ever pick up something where it's not heavy, it's just an awkward shape?
Yeah. I'm
helping Carolina just be able to maneuver it better, so it'll kind of work with her, not against her.
As fucking moves, I stab it.
Oh yeah, because you don't know.
Many of the townspeople fucking scatter.
Cowards.
As this cow is raised from the dead, several people who were on this roof look fucking terrified as they see this dead cow come to life. The elf lady almost falls off, trying to get away from you guys. But Carolina, you're easily able to pick it up unless you guys do something in the interim with these few seconds of the cow raising from the dead.
Nah. Only a little raised. Playfully,
okay.
I'm dead.
Where were you trying to take this?
Just... one of the dwarven men's just on the ground, lass. He's wide-eyed, but brave enough to talk to you.
I'll take it wherever you want it. Just point.
Just right there in the streets, fine.
Okay, I'll put it in the street.
Okay. They nod to you, and the braver among the folks are looking, and they go, They look to you, Pale, who just cast a, purple light spell, and they look pretty afraid of you, and you see one, town guard who looks like he just woke up to come see what the commotion was about, and then the commotion got a hell of a lot more lively. You see this guard mentally debating with himself about something.
I mean, you sure you want to hear? Because I can fly right now. I can move it anywhere.
The man who was talking to you still looks very unsure, but he's like, we were gonna butcher it, but now it's alive again.
No, no.
That'll go away. I can dissipate this. It only lasts for a couple minutes. Here.
And finally the guardsman speaks up and goes, "Do you have a license to practice necromancy?"
Necromancy? Sure. I just woke it up. It was sleeping. Necromancy? How dare you?
Do you have a license to do necromancy?
I don't know about in this town, but King Henry himself, I work for him.
That means nothing. You'll remember Dennis said you need a license to every single town you go to.
Was that necromancy or was that telekinesis?
He cast Animate Dead.
I know it.
Do you not know who King Henry is?
I know who King Henry is, but
Do you not find him to be...
I am the deputy sheriff of Caulfield. You cannot do necromancy without a license.
Yeah, but that looked like telekinesis to me.
Well, listen. I believe that his power would reach this far. Is there any way I can apologize and show my fealty so that I don't cause any further problems? Is there a fine to pay, or is there any way I can help and show that I did not mean any harm?
Here, let me do some math really quick.
I was just going to slowly pull on some knee pads.
Since it is your first offense, the fine is 10 gold, but...
Can I do a payment plan for that?
Now cast Animate Object and let the coins fly over to him.
You guys are
No.
breaking up. What did you say?
I just said, can I do a payment plan for that?
You would have to set that up with the judge in the morning.
Well, in that case, I'm going to hand him 12.
He looks at it and then takes out a notebook and writes basically a ticket, and then writes that you paid already, and then hands you the when it's the pink paper underneath the paper that when you write on it writes in the other one.
Oh, the carbon paper. Love that.
Yeah. He gives you the carbon paper, and he's like, "Don't do necromancy again."
I used to be a cleric of Tyr. I fully understand. That is my bad.
He nods and looks to kind of all of you who do magic much more than him, and then kind of the townsfolk who were debating going to eat this, and he goes, "Is it still safe to eat if it's been had necromancy on it?"
Oh, absolutely. It dissipates after a minute.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I'll butcher it for y'all. That's a 9.
Okay.
A weird feeling. He won't believe me.
The townspeople still don't look convinced, but they aren't anti-it yet.
It wasn't dead long enough for anything to be wrong with it.
I can cook it for you guys if that would help.
It's just the magic, though.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, though, another one, he's like, the shite's dropping from the sky. It already had magic on it. I'm like, yeah, but necromancy's creepy. And he's like,
Wait,
so
you
are
guys been
cows
having that
falling from
happen
the
too?
sky.
We've been trying to figure out what's been causing that.
Oh, yeah, it's, we don't know nothing other than the sky sometimes drops things. Sometimes animals, sometimes bricks, stones, books. Full crate of porcelain once. It did not a single piece made it. Water, but in barrels. And then, whole trees, and fortunately, a half-elf woman none of us were able to identify landed face first, poor woman.
So, this is a normal thing?
It is not normal. This has only been happening the last month or so.
Have any of them had
And whatever's throwing things has got better aim. As used to, it was further from town, and we found less of them, but now it's closer to town, though it could be just the same amount and we didn't find them because they were dropping far away, or there's just more of them now, and the mayor's wizard and the rabbi are clueless. I understand Tolheim not knowing the man prays to the farmer lady in the sky. How's he supposed to know about summon shit? But what good's hiring a whole wizard when he can't figure out shit dropping from the sky?
Is somebody just casting Dimension Door on random shit and letting it fall? Because we had a gnome and a goat fall on us.
Really? That's... Wow. Yeah.
None of them have red feathers on them, right?
We got a chicken once.
Oh, all right. You know, lean over Carolina. I wanted to make sure it wasn't our army coming through, falling, you know?
Well, that would be 1,000 deaths.
Yeah. Wouldn't be great, gonna be honest.
Yep, well, it's not them.
This is the biggest thing to ever hit a building, though. Which is bad omen, I guess.
Free beef? It's a bad omen in your parts? My parts, that was called a good Sunday.
Fucked up the roof's on the thing wrong.
Yeah, I
would point up to the shattered attic of this house.
It didn't fall on anybody, did it?
No, we had it's the insert NPC name here. Here, hang on.
Banjo-Kazooie.
It's Old Snake. She lives up there, and she got hit by a piece of shrapnel, but she just got a scratch on the forehead. She's gonna be all right. Big scare for a lady her age, but she's gonna be all right.
Huh. I imagine so. Sorry for flying into town and using magic and stuff.
We do not get adventurers down here much, but...
Adventurers?
How could you tell?
It seems we've been found out.
I've just had a funny feeling. Some people just call them troublemakers, but usually they help. Trouble follows them. What with laws of balance and other shit like that. But you did get the cow off the roof, so...
We're good at cleaning up messes. We're pretty well known.
There's a tavern over there. It's, I understand that is a frequent spot for you folks.
What do you mean?
We're actually
I've heard that adventuring types are into taverns.
Oh, we love a good tavern.
It's called the Best Shrub Inn. And you see some beautiful shrubs outside. A shrubbery!
We demand a shrubbery.
Mm-hmm.
And a very nice one.
They are very nice ones. Listen, if you meet those guys, this is the perfect place to acquire the shrubbery to appease them.
Yes. Subtle foreshadowing.
They probably have a beer garden, and there's even more shrubberies around it.
Yeah.
More like a beard garden.
No.
Do they have a shukel?
What?
They have a shukel?
What's a shukel?
I don't know. That word that
it's a river.
Oh, a river.
A river.
No.
The name of a river, you bunch of southerners.
Probably a creek to the side of town. But that's it.
Creek?
Yeah, the creek dumps into the sea.
But, yeah, I mean, I say let's go there, and then... Hey, do you guys know anything about, like, a champion of Pan, by the way?
You mean Mr. Flint?
Yes.
No, he passed through earlier. He's been talking about fixing all the dust storms, so he's good in our book. You remember that champion of Pan he's trying to prevent the Dust Bowl.
I need to go make him my best friend.
Yeah, you said earlier, like, how much earlier?
Oh, he's been in, they confer with each other. He's been in Rock Springs for like 2 months now. Yeah, that's the driest part of the plateau. And, like 3 months ago, started the planting. And he's helping them with it's about to be harvest time, so.
Does he know his trees are falling from the sky?
They're his trees?
Pan?
We were wondering if they were. Does he know?
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, They say all the way out, and we heard Throne Ball and Golf Launch are also getting things falling from the sky. Not as often as we get them, but yeah.
Odd.
Yeah. It's one of them things that, hey, you do us a favor if you figured out what it was, but the wizard is useless. And they all prefer each other. Nobody likes
most
this
magic
guy
users are.
They look at your entire group.
Do I really look like a magic user?
You just flew.
I didn't cast that spell. Look at me, and I just do a little spin.
They look at your literally legendary sword on your back.
That's a
your
sword.
fucking belt of fire giant strength.
That doesn't say magic user. Magic item user.
They're like, look, buddy, we've seen the set of Stones of Far Speech they have in the bank. That is all we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Somebody had an enchanted hammer once from his great-great-grandfather, but that's it.
Did it return to him when he threw it?
Yeah. And we've seen other adventurers pass through, but again, not many this far south. They usually just go to Golgari and then leave.
Well, we're going to go check into that inn, and then I'm going to take a nap.
Nappy.
Yep.
You just cast like an 8th level spell.
I haven't cast an 8th level spell yet. I can. Just going to kind of look around.
You have the ability for divine intervention.
I'm not going to... Listen, I can do that once a week. I know that when I use it, the next session, the DM will think, he can't call God anymore. I need the power of God and anime on my side.
I didn't even realize that you could call God, so...
Yeah, not just can he call God, he's got God on fucking speed dial.
Yeah.
And to be fair, though, the more you call God, the more you're going to go insane. Until you get a communion blade. Until you get a communion blade. Then you can calm or cool whenever you feel like stabbing yourself.
See, listen, you say go insane. I say it's having that dog in me.
I mean... Yeah, but the townsfolk kind of stand around. The butcher in town sets up a table, and other townsfolk help them cut up. They're going to distribute stuff around people who are awake.
Oh my God, they're communists.
Oh my God. Listen, it's between Southern hospitality and Country Folks Can Survive, that song, and then, what is it? It Takes a Village mentality.
Ah.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Necromancy, such a dirty word for...
Yeah,
they're so sleepy.
People do give you a wide berth. You guys a little bit just because you're all freaks, and then Pale especially because he's a necromancer.
I'm the elder freak. I'm the best freak.
Mm-hmm. There are some towns that if you do necromancy in them, you could get arrested, like Dennis was, and sent to the Woven Mikado prison in Nagamesh. So watch out.
Yeah, but I mean, if I can pay off the officials, is it really illegal?
And it's if they can arrest you in the first place. But
try to arrest me, I'll become the villain real quick.
Mm-hmm. And depending on how villainous you guys get evading the police, not even King Henry's going to save you anymore.
King Henry loves us. Plus, he needs us.
Yeah, but he's not happy about it.
I didn't say I'd kill anybody.
I did.
I might throw some stuff at them, though.
Yeah.
I'll kill all sorts of people.
Or scare them with my ghost self.
I'm not above murder.
Me neither, but... Trying to wrongfully arrest me.
That's not wrongful arrest. You did something that is very illegal in their town.
What is the law but a way to keep the man down?
True.
Yeah, keep the man down in his grave, where he belongs.
It's just a little necromancy.
Laws are meant for adventurers to break.
Exactly.
That's why no one likes you.
It's all these sensitive leftists, bro. That's the problem.
Bro, He was all sad about his brother dying. I'm the bad one. I'm the bad guy for bringing his brother back from the dead as a zombie.
He gets to talk to him, like, what's the big deal? So what if his fucking skin's falling off? You know, you were a bigot.
What if I
his
what if we
soul
cast
is in
revive on it?
What if you raise someone from the dead and then casted revive on them?
It'd be, I feel, unethical that they come to in a body that was being controlled.
L ratio.
Too late. I've already drawn your dead body as a soy jack.
If somebody gets
I drew
decapitated,
myself as the Chad Soyjack and you as the smaller Soyjack.
if somebody gets decapitated and you cast mending on it, can you cast revive?
I don't think mending heals flesh.
Yeah.
Well, it heals leather. So
It's
at
not
least the
the same.
skin.
Well, but leather is very specifically tanned and, like, dried.
So
Mhm.
stitch it together.
This is why I want to keep someone's soul in one of the little.
Well,
little
no,
things.
actually, hang on. No. That's a good point. If dead creatures are considered objects, so you could mend it.
True. Okay, yeah. I'd say mending can affect living cells or living tissue. But yes. You could theoretically mend DM's work experience.
But, hypothetically then, if you casted the, I forget what it's specifically called, but it's,
Cast flesh to stone.
No, it's the spell that makes it to where, like, the flesh doesn't just break off.
Or
Or, like start molding. Yeah, Jennifer Pose.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming you guys are having this conversation in the tavern.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
So yeah, so you do that so that it doesn't like mold over 10 days, right? Decompose over 10 days. But
I think that's also good eats.
yeah, but if you cast the spell flesh to stone on that said decapitated person, then you could mend it.
But then they're a rock.
Yeah, they'll go back.
Oh. I suppose. I'd say you'd need to roll Arcana checks. But yes, these are all feasible ideas.
I still want to know the other way. There was a simpler way to get that damn coin off the ground.
There was a simpler way, yes.
Like,
Would you like to
Can
pray to
you
Vivian?
try
to try
asking it
and-
nicely?
Ask it to get up.
I will pray to Vivian. And what is the answer?
Okay.
By the
Does that
way,
make things more,
just
I
a
make
quick
things
heads up.
more complicated.
I probably have to get off in about 5-10 minutes. Just heads up.
It's okay. Really quick, roll me a religion check with advantage, Carolina. Fucking yikes. Does anybody else want to roll a religion check without advantage?
Sure. I'll
I have the
go
most
wild.
faith in Gond.
I have the power of Merkul and animate.
You guys
Wow.
Hang on.
Wait, that's still 12.
11.
I did the
You get
best.
the
I'm out here.
You get the idea, Bastion, that Pale may be onto something when he says, "What if we just asked it nicely?"
See?
Or you have the vaguest of if Alba, Laura Feral, and Vivian are like best friends. That is something they would fucking do.
Wow.
How did we get the coin off again?
Carolina's
With my
sword.
legendary sword.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And you guys' gauntlets and Merkul's Mercy are edging on becoming legendary weapons,
What?
but they are not there yet.
Edging.
Edging your sword.
I am? The one that talks to me? Is he? I'm edging him?
You're edging on me,
Huh?
slapping you in the head. Edging on me, slapping you in the head. That's what I meant. You fucking assholes.
Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. They're talking about edging.
I need an
Oh
adult.
my
The sword in my brain has apparently been edging for months.
I want to go home.
That door was wide open, and you walked right through it.
Well, no, just walks up to the edge.
Okay. Matt, roll me a D100.
Yep.
The giraffe falls out of the sky.
That's an 85.
Okay.
Merkul leaves you.
No, it's you. For some reason or another, you're walking to the outhouse, and a copper coin falls from the sky, but it does not hit you in the head, killing you instantly. It lands next to you. But just know that danger is there.
Is it head side up?
Roll any dice. Evens is yes.
Tail side down.
Tails up.
What's the rudest thing I could do with this?
And pick it up and cast catapult in any direction.
I'm gonna leave it there,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just gonna cast. Not Sacred Flame. What's the what spell what do I have? So I think it's Burning Hands. Yeah, Burning Hands like 3 or 4 times on it. Just so it's boiling, roiling hot.
Yeah, the kind of sandy soil on this small path to the outhouse is you hear the small bits of organic matter kind of crunch as they pop in the heat.
Yeah. Got him. And a threat from the sky.
Mm-hmm. It's edging on a threat. Am I right? I'm kidding.
Bada bing.
I was gonna say if you tried to pick up this penny, it would have been stuck there. Unable to be lifted from the sand.
Speaking of sand, have y'all seen that GIF I posted?
In
Yeah.
Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the fucking... Is that a Metal Gear?
The
No.
one below it.
Oh, that's nice. There's just sand in the ceiling or something? What the fuck?
Return the slab.
Or suffer the curse. Speaking of that, I have to bounce out because I have to go to a court that's an hour away tomorrow.
Bummer.
Okay, yep.
So what do...
Say bye.
What?
Didn't even get to say bye.
Oh. This Pale gets disappearing disease. He said too many dick jokes and God sucked him out of the plane.
He did what?
I hate y'all so much.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us.
So, Shark said hello, by the way.
Hi, Sergeant. Are you in, like...
Yeah, I had drill this weekend.
Huh?
Yeah. Told her that I saw you recently. She's like, oh, how's she doing? Tell her I said hi.
Well, I guess tell Sergeant I said hi.
Yeah, they're all mad at me because I'm not going to AT.
Ah. Why, because you went to NTC instead?
No, because I'm going to Europe.
Oh, you're going to Europe?
Yeah, for my
Really?
daughter's graduation.
Oh. I thought you
Yeah,
were, like,
vacation.
one step closer to Ukraine or something. Okay, cool.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure, bro.
My army days are almost over.
Yeah. No, that's what you think. They're almost over because you're gonna get shot in the head.
So, deer is gonna fall from the sky.
Yeah. But what do Carolina and Bastion and all 6 of the NPCs do?
What did we come here for?
Just passing by.
Yeah,
It's late at night.
basically.
Gonna have some drinks and sing some songs and dance on tables and
I mean,
probably
it's already 2 a.m.
I also can't sing, drink, or dance on tables.
You can sing.
Yeah, but it'd be like chiptune.
You know that karaoke is not supposed to be good, right?
I don't think Bastion knows what the hell karaoke is.
Singing while you're drinking is not supposed to be good. So if you sounded good, everybody would know that you're sober. If you sound horrible, everybody's gonna think you're drunk, even though you can't drink.
Fair enough.
Pretty sure everybody looks at you, thinks that you're just a dude in armor.
I hope so. I don't think they think that from my companions, though.
Well, they know they're robots.
Well, Nokia could also be just a big dude in armor, but the other two are... Yagami's pretty skinny. Not quite like Star Wars droid skinny, but skinny. And then Pale Jr. has 4 legs, so... They've seen constructs before, but sentient robots are a new thing. And I mean by they've seen them before, they've probably seen like fucking one. So they know what a robot is, but robots being people is very fucking new.
Okay. So yeah, we definitely have a drink. What's this bar look like? They got any food?
It is very much a hole-in-the-wall kind of a place. It's old wood paneling. It smells like pine, tobacco, and old beer in here. I would say it is a Skyrim tavern, but a little bit dirtier. This is very much just, this is where the booze is. Not because it's the atmosphere is, this is a bar. And people drink here, and that is our only appeal is that we have drinks and chairs and tables. But as far as food goes, they do have, there's probably like one guy who owns the place who's still awake, who's happy to make you guys whatever. They have leftover stew from today. They could also make you some recently tenderized steak.
Steak and stew.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and is there any room?
They say you'd be in luck, as we are a very small hotel, but you are the only people not from town in today, so the entire thing's empty. We have an entire 6 rooms. We don't give visitors much.
Nice. Sorry, Wes is messaging.
No, it's fine.
6 rooms. Hey, we can all have our own rooms, even though Pale disappeared.
And we don't sleep, the kids say in tandem.
Yeah. So, but I think all of us fitting into one room is... How big are these rooms?
Probably like 10 by 10.
So the size of 2 of us? Okay.
The kids are probably going to stay down here in the bar.
We
I'll
take
just
up
stand outside.
We take up 5-foot squares.
That's for combat, all right? That's allowing for you moving your shield and sword around.
Yes.
No one would want to be within 5 feet of you.
Oh. Yeah, well, shit, I'm the only one here. Well, Folium and Jade eat too, right?
And Jameson.
Oh, yeah. That dude. You guys want some stew or some steak from that freshly fallen cow?
Yes, they will all be happy to take part.
All right.
Yeah.
And so, you guys got a shipyard, little one.
We do. The small port, usually it's just for taking produce up to sell it.
Oh. Miss Jade, how far are we from where we need to go?
4 days travel.
4 days travel? That's on land?
Yeah. Now, there's only land between you and... or I'll draw it on the map again.
But they have a shipyard. If it's only land.
You are going very far inland.
Oh. Okay.
This is the... my green is the route you still need to go.
This thing keeps doing different... Oh, that's why it's doing that.
What?
Every time I touch the map, an arrow pops up on it. I'm trying to move the map. Stop it! Get that thing off my screen! I can't touch the map.
I'm drawing a very terrible star.
There it is. You are here.
Yeah.
It's a nice star. I like that star.
Thank you. That's a good star.
That's a nice boulder. I like that golf.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know what happened to my map now. Okay. Everything's jacked up. It's all hopped out on Mountain Dew. So, so we still got to go inland. Okay. So that thought goes out. But you guys have any, like, small towns? You guys, like, have any, like, interesting things happen besides shit falling out of the sky? Any monsters coming out of the little pores or anything? Something you need handled?
It's the person you're asking, this late night bartender, probably wouldn't answer this question, but do you guys want to make perception checks to hear small town gossip?
I do, absolutely.
But what does a passive of 14 get me? Because I don't think Bastion's specifically going to be looking for that.
And passive of 24.
Oh, okay, yeah, with your fucking passives, holy shit. It's people are still, butchering the entire cow outside, and you can hear through the window as you eat your steak and stew and meat or whatever. You can hear country folks talking, and one of them says sadly, like, "Hey, did you hear that Jenny lost the babe?" And he's like, "Oh no, you're joking." It's like, yeah, that's the 6th one in the last 3 months. And counting 2 in Gulf Watch, and that last from the Chechen tribe. And good light save us. What on earth do we do? You think the Falling's involved? Because I don't know, and neither does Tolheim. I mean, it's not just here. The Falling thing is just here, but that Leatherman that came through yesterday, Colton said he heard a whole plague of it. Profundus has lost 50 this year. And the other person gasps, says, "You're shitting me." He says, "No, and no one around here is talking about it. You remember how dodgy Mayor Soren and his wizard were in the town hall last week? Looked like the redneck was gonna faint. And he was, like, terrified to even think about things falling from the sky, let alone when, Mary demanded if it was connected to the stillbirths, and at least Tolheim will plainly admit he doesn't know." The other one's like, "He messaged his cousin, right?" Because, yeah, they're looking into it. I don't know if they have the same problem in Golgari. He's like, "But Chandy's baby came out all right, didn't he?" He's like, "Yeah, he came out. Maybe it's just chancing or weather, but not only is it tragic, it's scary." And the guy goes, "Amen, brother. It is indeed something to pray about." And they go back to meat and bone things.
Sounds like somebody made a deal with somebody.
Do you want to make a history or religion check?
I think both of those suck for me. Yep, they're both exactly the same.
It's you would have heard this too, Bastion, if you want to roll the same thing.
That's a 12.
Sure, yeah. What stat is it again?
Either religion or history.
I'll definitely pick in history. 14.
Okay. You would both remember that people talking about a lot of stillbirths. Bastion, you know this because you are very, very close to all your stolen soul children, and Carolina, you've just heard Henry being very angry about it in a meeting of the gods vision, is that because souls are being taken out of the birth queue, there are a ton of stillborns right now.
Yeah.
And so these people are wondering what's killing the babies.
Who do they worship around here? Like, what temples are around?
You would have heard that their Rabbi Tolheim is of Chunatea. I just wanted to have a rabbi to make Matt feel included. So I keep saying everything's a church, so... but... yeah, it's the only big church here is Chunatea, because these guys are all farmers. There's probably people who worship different things in town. They might have, like, a tiny shrine in their house or whatever, but the only church is Chunatea. Or, excuse me, temple.
So, I will lean into a one-on-one conversation with Bastion, so that we're, I'm not trying to look like I'm hiding something, but, just trying to keep people out of our business type of conversation.
Yeah, there's not a ton of people here. It's you can hear them through the window, and then the NPCs aren't paying attention to you guys.
Shit. You think we should mention anything about, Pelor?
I don't know if that would be the best idea. Creating ire for Pelor might draw undue attention towards us.
Well, it might. It could do that, but also, he is the problem.
Correct. He is also statistically the most worshipped god.
Well, if people
Our chances of running it.
if people stop worshiping him, he won't be.
I believe faith is much harder to shake than simple words.
True. But if faith in a certain thing is the object that is causing most people's grief, because probably people that worship are running into the same problem that these people are running into, but they have no idea that who they're worshiping is actually the cause of it.
I believe most people would look at us with outlandish claims that Pelor, statistically the most worshipped god and therefore revered, is the cause of these stillbirths. We have no proof other than our own words and claims. The best proof I could think of would be the showing that Yagami, Nokia, and Pale Jr. all exist. There was no proof that they are powered by souls, only simple automatons.
But
I highly doubt.
We do have the souls.
I doubt that the average country. Bastion thinks to himself. I doubt that the average countryman would have the ability to determine what magic is soul magic and what magic is just normal magic. They were amazed by us flying, which is a relatively simple feat.
It did look amazing, though.
It did.
Yeah, you're probably right. You usually are. But I just naturally want to help with this problem. Liberate them from this problem.
I doubt them worshipping Pelor or not worshipping Pelor is going to fix their issues. I believe it is morally correct to allow them to have some small hope of faith and hope, rather than to attempt to take that away from them in an effort to fix their problem.
Did I mention Pelor's a dick?
I'm well aware.
Okay.
Believe me, I'm going to be the first to wring my hands around his neck.
Just thought I'd demise coming. Let you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me get bartender. Let me get 2 drinks.
They happily give them to you.
1 for me, 1 for you. Hold this one and toast it. I'll down this one and that one too.
Can I clink it and then just throw it at myself like it hits my face?
You've probably got like a place where you dump coolant or whatever.
That's like doing a suppository, though. I'm not gonna be like, oh, sorry, let me unscrew my coolant cap real quick. Also, I'm not gonna pour alcohol into my coolant hole.
Well, you might actually get drunk.
No, that's not how cars work.
Well, alcohol doesn't freeze.
It also is notably flammable. Not about to try to catch on fucking fire. You're gonna be like, hey Bastion, how are you? And you're gonna turn and I'm gonna be just a ball of fire.
And then I'll use you as a weapon as I throw you.
Roast my shit from the inside, bro.
Alright, I didn't think you were actually gonna try to drink it, Bastion, so but
I just wanted to act like I was a part of it.
It was worth it. It was fucking funny.
Thank you.
It's like, and you said you couldn't make jokes. Does that make that statement a lie?
I don't think I should be thinking about that. I can't feel pain, but the only way that I can describe thinking about that is that it hurts.
My CPU's overheating.
For real?
Given I'm covered in a flammable substance, I don't think adding more heat is the best idea.
What are the kids doing?
I would say that Yagami is obviously working on little projects, either ship parts or King Henry parts, or it's probably even Yagami and Pale Jr. are going to go study the, cow bones, especially the spine, given that, Bastion, you've noted wanting to fix King Henry's, and then Nokia will be standing over them, making sure they don't do anything stupid, as Nokia's wont to do. There are people in town maybe even nervously ask them, hey, what the fuck are you guys? And they explain themselves. And the kids are cute, so the townsfolk usually aren't afraid of them.
But they're definitely afraid of us.
Yes. Yes, they are. And so the kids are having a biology lesson, I guess. Kinesiology. And probably even
I'd also be terrified of exceedingly well-armed strangers. One who is a massive metal man.
And you guys are in the triple digits for hit points, and they have 4. But the butcher is giving them an anatomy lesson. Especially after he realizes that they don't have bones or muscles, so they're very interested in them.
Nice. And I think we did all we had to do with the Vivianites for the moment.
Yeah, other than investigating the things falling from the sky and possibly doing something about the stillbirths in town, they've mentioned the mayor is worthless, that the mayor's wizard is worthless, that the one rabbi in town is doing his best, but other than that, there aren't really any side plots here.
I would say that maybe in the morning we go ask the wizard what he really knows about the things falling from the sky and the stillbirth.
You could certainly demand those things from him.
What do you think, Bastion? Because maybe he knows what's going on, and we wouldn't have to let everybody know about Pelor.
I think speaking of the local authority would help.
Oh, you mean the one that just tried to arrest our friend for necromancy?
We're not that friend.
He didn't try to arrest him. He knew he had absolutely no fucking hope arresting you guys. So he was just hoping you didn't kick his ass.
He thought
also true. He's more than welcome to try to stop us.
Yeah, that's...
I dare anyone to put handcuffs on me.
He's like, his plan literally was, because this is most small town law enforcement's plan, is if you guys don't do it quietly and just do exactly what Pale did, is pay a fine and shut up. He was going to go to the bank, and especially if you kicked his ass, he was going to go to the bank and then call the emergency response team phone line in Golgari, and they would have sent a team of adventurers out to come see what the deal was.
Awesome, more people to murder.
Yeah, because that's what Stephen Puyo and Johnny Puyo used to do. Yes, more souls for the sword. Listen, every adventurer you kill who's not you guys, there are very few that are on your side. Is one more you don't have to fight when you go to Golgari during the war. And Phandalin. It's Golgari and Phandalin are going to be the hardest battles during the war.
Yeah. You know,
that and keeping the supply lines clear, because they're going to have to go on the newly built road from Thunderscram to Phandalin, and they've halfway built the road to there already. Or they're going to have to go all the way to Nygamesh and then down the river, so the supply lines are going to be very difficult to hold from Thunderscram, but luckily the war is probably going to only last a month or two, so...
I will say, by the way, they're just 9.
Yes. It's thank you folks for playing. We can pick up tomorrow in the morning, either investigating things and yelling at the local government, or just heading on to...
I do love doing that.
Armouth. Yeah, or just, we'll cause problems, or we'll go to Thronebald, and you guys are going to have to pass right back these towns the way back to Golgari, so it's...
Well, we can get information.
This is why we should have had a wizard.
So if you want to leave stuff behind and investigate it on your way back from Rock Springs, you're more than welcome to do that also.
Yeah, gain information, come back and cause problems later.
On your way out, yes, then they can't chase you.
We gotta make sure we leave every town worse than we found it so we can see how terrible it is by the time we're back.
Yeah, because you tabled Deacon Daniel Jean until you passed by Prefert again, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's the name of this town?
Hallfield, Calfield. I put, because the image quality of the map. I typed the names on the Roll20 map because I just remembered you to do that.
I see. Where are we headed to? Okay, so we're in Caulford.
At Caulfield, you need to go to Thronebald, then Carmouth, then Rock Springs.
That's where we're headed to, is Rock Springs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right.
I should have done this a long time ago, showing you all the town names.
Yeah. Suffer Bay.
Souffle Bay.
Hofundus? What is that? Darkness?
Flambe.
Ashford? Stone?
Yeah. Because you know it's a dwarven town that has the word stone. Yeah.
Yes, Fandolin.
Wow! Man, I have where I'm from. I mean, technically I'm here before any of the towns got here.
You're from Kildgrath.
I'm from Kildgrath. Yeah, Brookus Axemaker. What the hell he's doing? Hope he's not a Pelorian.
The guy who found you?
Yeah, the dwarf minehead who found me.
Yeah, I mean, he probably,
I don't see my town.
guided him to you. I haven't typed it yet.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I have to stand up to look at my map because it's written too tiny for me to read from my desk.
See, the whole time I thought Stone was Stone.
No. And these two are actually switched. Are you from Dawnstown or Dawnstone? I never remember.
Thought it was from Dawnsville. Dawnstone. Dawnstone.
Yeah, you are all the way on the right under Stone Garden.
Yeah. Man. Can I go back in time and save my Echo Warriors for a future battle? I said my Echo Warriors for a future battle.
What Echo Warriors?
My fighting for our police force that we made for Dawnstown.
Oh, the militia?
Yeah.
I mean, they're still around if they're alive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can I go back in time and save them from this battle? Like, don't fight in fucking Stone Garden. Need you for a future battle.
You can have the ones who have survived. And, according to King Henry, they only survived because of Ash Barlow. So, you can thank him later.
Okay.
We're still level 11, by the way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Should
Just
be.
want to make sure.
Yes, still level 11.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Alright, I'm gonna head out now. I'll see you guys.
Just so you know,
Long.
man, when Carolina does pick up that 12th level, her eyes are gonna turn silver.
Fun.
Yeah, but yeah, no. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Like Riddick. Bye.
From Riddick, you're gonna get the,
Yep. Yeah, go find the doctor in a prison that sees no light.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Turn Greg off.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Darian, Matt, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.
Oh yeah, wait, shit, did I send you all the picture of me posted up with my poster, by the way?
No.
I'm pretty swagged out. Hey, let me...
Is it like kid at a science project or science fair?
Honestly, that's kind of what the conference was.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be... I absolutely fucking loved bullying the social psych kids. Those guys are fucking losers.
Fight me.
What did they do?
So, okay, do you guys know the difference between hard science and soft science?
No.
So typically hard science is used to refer to like statistical measures or like,
It's math.
yeah, like it's got some sort of math, sort of like, okay, we did X and Y and we got Z, and that is what that means. If 5 out of 6 people did something, the statistical likelihood is that that's what happened. Soft science is more like, well, X and Y happened. We may think it's a W. Could be a Z, though. We don't really know. So social psych is a soft science. So what that means is that these experiments were like, well, we wanted to one of the ones that really stuck out to me was it was a examination on if people who had conservatively fiscal views had lower scores on empathy, and like it was empathy and like something else.
Religion, typically.
Yeah, like it was something like that. And then when we're like examining the thing, the person running the study was like, yeah, no. The only people who I asked were, so first off, she didn't get demographics, which like you didn't what? You didn't understand the population you're analyzing? Like you don't know their ages? Anything?
No, we only
like,
asked
no.
their political affiliation. What could go
Yeah,
wrong?
which like what? And then
That's so
they were like they then assumed it was primarily their college, which is like, again, mostly younger people. They didn't analyze the town they lived in at all. Like, didn't go around asking people, nothing like that. It's like, you didn't what? You only got like 2 classes worth of participants, and you asked college students, young college students? That's crazy. Your fucking statistics turned out that way. Then that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
That's
tell you how
almost
fucked up
impressive.
my brain. Let me tell you how fucked up my brain is. I looked at this
Uh-oh.
picture and I immediately thought, why is there an AT-4 grenade rocket launcher on the ground?
Oh, just in case.
Oh, the poster tube, dude. It's
Yes.
That thing is a weapon. You could bludgeon someone with that. It is like, for comparison, I actually don't know how tall I am.
Let's
But
say,
the
is that a
government,
TV or a giant piece of paper?
that is a giant piece of
That is a
paper
big
that I.
ass piece of paper.
Yeah, it's fucking huge. I'm 5 something. I'm on the upper ends of 5. The government says I'm 5'11". My friends who are 6 feet tell me I'm a liar. So
Oh,
I don't
well.
know. The poster is about as tall as me. Like you could get like my shins below, and that's the only part that's not as big as the poster.
Use it as a blanket.
Honestly, I'm just gonna stick it up on my wall.